powerful and ruthless. They struck like lightning, attacking every sector at once. But they made one big mistake. They attacked my home planet. Now in the spirit of the Star League, ancient enemies have reunited. And we're gonna take back our galaxy.
Scare up mech warriors and disarm kids.
In case you forgot, every good pilot's busy fending off the invasion force.
Which leaves us with nobody to fill out our unit.
Except for the low-life mercenaries who hang out on this Kerensky forsaken rock. Ibis. Why did the biggest crooks always stick their names on buildings?
I thought your intelligence division busted that hood.
Yeah, but we never could make any of the charges stick.
Ah, sounds like trouble.
People, security mech coming through!
Room service not to your liking?
That was the craziest display of reckless mech jockeying I've ever seen.
That's our man.
I'll be fed. They got no regard for the legitimate businessmen. Trying to shut me down. And over what? A few minor infractions?
I am a warrior of clan G, Sergeant. The dealings with the merchant caste are of no concern to me.
My point exactly. With you guys taking charge of the system, I'm thinking I can run things without undue interference. Plus, you get 10% straight off the top. Off the books, of course.
I will admit the idea of gaining a foothold in this sector intrigues me. Such a victory would earn me great honor from my galaxy commander.
So, we got a deal?
A deal? You refer to a trial of possession for your planet, yeah?
Deal, trial, whatever you want to call it.
What forces do you bid to defend it?
What do you mean, bid? All I got's a lance of 5 mechs.
Very well. I shall use only 2 omnimechs, and we will engage your forces at the hills due north of your city.
Okay. All you gotta do is walk in and I'll hand you the keys.
You will address me as Star Colonel Kristen Redmond. Clear?
Sure, whatever. Al?
Well bargained. And done.
What am I offered for one late model Fed Rat 5? Slightly damaged. How about an even trade, Titus? Martinez for my battle mech.
That's it, right. You got some nerve busting in here unannounced. You think one crummy spy's enough to get your rig out of hot?
Martinez here had enough evidence on him to shut you down but good, Titus.
Didn't leave yourself much to bargain with, Ryder.
How do you know I didn't make copies? Oh, and, have them wax it, will you? Nobody likes a dull mech. Fulton Ryder? Might be. You owe him something? Major Adam Steiner, Captain Miles talking, first Somerset Strikers. Major Steiner, huh? You'd think the name could have brought you a better rate. Can we talk for a second? Only up for a game. You can talk all you want. That was a very impressive display of mech piloting this afternoon. You here to talk business, or do you just want to stroke my ego?
We did the research on you, pal. Strong service record, but you got drummed down for insubordination.
My CO couldn't cover his poker debt, so he gave me a dishonorable discharge. Serves me right for hustling the old man. Look, I'm raising a unit to go after the force that's been invading the inner sphere. How would you like to rejoin the service as a lieutenant? I gave up fighting for your relatives a long time ago. Wait a minute, you think I'm talking about some little border dispute? This is the survival of the entire inner sphere.
Easy, Major. This mercenary sleaze bag's not worth the effort.
Nice plan, you Major. Your mech's overheating, pal. That strategy might work one-on-one, but you'd be sitting duck in real combat. You're right. Guess I'll just have to settle for real money.
So, Ryder's taking bribes from Fed rats, eh?
Hey,
That's Captain Miles Hawkins, Fedcom Intelligence Secretariat Operative. He busted that track smuggling operation last month. Now that's Major Adam Steiner. No intelligence record, but get this. He's a distant cousin to the Archon, Melissa Steiner.
Royal blood makes a good bargaining chip. Keep him around. As for Ryder, I got one last job for him. After this gig, Titus can go suck an egg.
Val Ryder's finally a free man. Hey, you guys see that? We better check this out. Quit wasting your time, schoolboy.
You know, I'm beginning to think the best mech jocks in this rock are either in jail or the graveyard.
Welcome to Dustball.
Adam, I'm picking up atmospheric disturbances near the southern mountains. Looks like 2 mechs dropping from orbit. Their configurations match the troops that invaded Somerset.
Lieutenant Ramirez, Cadet Kylie, report to mech 8 on the jump.
Commence combat drop landing procedure.
What the devil?
I am Star Colonel Kristen Redden of Clan J Summit. Prepare to be destroyed. Initiating enhanced imaging.
Hey, where are you going? Titus, that's luck for luck, Fed-rat traitor.
Free-born coward. How dare they turn their backs on honorable combat?
Computer, run a diagnostic on targeting and fire control system.
System error. System error. Take heart, little freeborn warrior. Unlike your cowardly allies, you will perish down in the pond.
Couldn't we just say old age?
These forces were never part of the bid.
Great. So much for the element of surprise.
We need to soften them up while we're still out of their targeting range. You were saying?
Guys, according to my readout, that barrel flew 2.3 kilometers.
That's 3 times our range.
They're heading straight for you.
We need to close up that gap. Kylie, think you can lead them our way?
I thought you'd never ask. Barbarian.
How can they still be standing?
These inner-sphere Surats do not deserve a fair fight. We shall withdraw and wait for reinforcements. The entire pitiful planet shall pay for their destruction.
Let's give those cowards a taste of Commonwealth steel. Negative, Zero. We did everything we had just to shake up those 2. Who knows what else they got out there waiting for us?
Major, I sighted a downed mech.
Let's check it out. Zero, Kylie, head back to the dropship and wait for instructions.
You guys have all the fun.
Well, if it ain't Mr. Congeniality. Titus, I'm gonna nail that blaze back.
Easy, buddy. We'll get you a mech. You will need this to protect yourself from the enemy.
The Major said the invaders retreated.
I wasn't referring to the invaders.
Just as that should be.
If I knew they had such pretty med techs, I'd have broken something sooner.
Well, the offer to join us still stands.
Can't say much for the pay, but I like the medical benefits package. Didn't I tell you not to waste your time on this loser?
You carrying a weapon, Doc?
Not by choice, I assure you. I realize this is a combat unit, but my job is to save lives, not hate.
We know you're in there, Ryder. Friends of yours? You're all invited to enjoy the hospitality of Boss Titus.
I swear, Star Colonel, I got no idea where those other mechs come from.
You have already sealed your fate with your deceitful trap, Titus.
So this is how you thank us for saving your planet.
This is how I reward traitors for messing with my plan.
You set me up!
you slug rat?
The ring. When? Where?
Any idea what this guy's talking about?
Don't mess with me, fat rat. I know who you're working for.
Captain Hawkins is no longer with the Intelligence Secretariat. He's with me.
Nice try. Maybe you guys like to get your story straight with your partner.
Ryder? And this used to be a classy establishment. Juan Martinez, Fedcom Intelligence. I was about to nail Titus when your buddy here shot me down. See, I found out Titus was going to keep Fedcom off his back by striking a little deal with the Jade Falcon clan. Jade Falcon clan? Yeah, that's the name of the invasion force, Major Steiner.
You know his name?
I know a lot of things, Dr. Nakamura. What do you know about Somerset? Not much, although my Constar contact tells me your brother's alive. Andrew? Alive?
Not a lot of good that does us in here.
I also know a Fedcom battalion is waiting for my order to raid this planet, if I had some way to send them a signal. Too bad none of us have the key.
How did you...
I'll show you later, if you act nicely. There's a Constar transmission station not too far from here. I'll use it to contact my unit.
If you're looking for your battle mechs, they're this way.
I don't believe it. It's not here. What's not here?
My father's material. Titus was keeping it as collateral while I worked off my gambling debt. I never had you pegged as a sentimental type, Ryder.
Come down from there. Nice and slow. Where's Martinez?
It's all over, Titus. His battalion's raiding your little rock right now.
That quick? Impossible. It must be that Jade Falcon clan.
It's definitely the Falcon's boss. And this time, they're not pulling punches.
Now Titus and his kind shall reap the wages of deceit.
Call up your goons, Titus. We're your only hope.
No, we had a deal.
Sounds like the deal's off.
How about it, Titus?
All right. You win.
Rachel, Adam, I need Ciro and Kylie out in the field pronto. We'll link up the coordinates 834476.
I roger that, Adam. They're already on the job.
Not so fast, boss man. You and me got a score to settle. Val, wait! This is no time for vendettas. Innocent people are suffering. This is dustball. Nobody's innocent.
Recognize it? It's yours if you let me go.
You're not exactly in a position to bargain, pal. Go ahead, Val. Pull the trigger. Prove you're a heartless lowlife just like him. You already gave him your neck. Why not just give him your soul? Get out! You had to take the fun out of it, didn't you?
Let's go, schoolboy. Daylight's wasting.
All right, listen to me, strikers. Those clan mechs have been baking in the sun for hours. Draw them away from the city. Run them ragged, they'll overheat. Rachel, you got an estimate how long and how fast?
Already working on it. All units, initiate enhanced imaging. Moving at 50 kph for 5 more minutes, and it should shut down.
We may not outgun them, but we can try to outlast them. Let's move!
I'm picking up a stray clan mech. It's heading straight for you.
Captain Boss and Ryder reporting for duty, sir.
Captain, this is the firing line, Major. Are you really in a position to haggle?
Just give it to him, Major. Trust me, Captain is no big deal.
All right, Captain. You got the command of the medium land.
Great. Where are they?
Well, actually, you're it.
Huh? I salute you on your strategy, Major. Now my mech overheating.
8 warnings. Fusion plant shut down image. I don't get it, Adam. According to my calculations, those clan mechs should have given out by now.
Then change your calculations and add one more item to the list of improved clan equipment.
My heat's through the roof. I'm toast. It's either punch out and surrender or stand here and get slaughtered. What's it gonna be, Major?
show me this isn't a mirage. Major Steiner, this is Captain Martin. You require assistance.
More barbarians to destroy for the glory of Clan Jade Falcon.
Colonel Kristen Redmond, you are to cease this unauthorized campaign at once.
Spare your petty jealousy, Nikolai. Was it not enough to steal all the glory for yourself on Somerset?
You have been ordered to pull out.
On whose authority?
On mine. I gave no clearance for this operation. There is but one thing more odious than insubordination. Failure.
Hey, guys! They're turning tail!
You lucked out, schoolboy. You didn't have to make the tough call. This time.
Perhaps next time you can lend me something useful, like a lockpick. So, we leave Dustball with a new striker and some valuable intelligence. That's not bad.